third grade. It is Monday, May the 4th. May the 4th be with you. It is May. Yay, so exciting, so exciting. Today we will be talking about money equations. Lesson 157.
Equation.
Pages 255 to 256. Looks like this. Money equations. Okay, I'm gonna flip over to Mrs. Biggs. You guys have your pencil ready to follow along.
All right, good morning. Can you believe it's May already? Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh.
All right, we're gonna do money equations today.
Hold on, Mrs. Biggs, my screen froze. Let's see if I can get it to go live again. I'm so sorry about that. I guess we took too long to get started and my screen froze. Okay. Sorry. There we go. Can you see it? No?
Not yet.
You're about to. All right, class, here we go. Thanks for your patience. Should work now. Yes.
There we are. Okay. So put your first and your last name on the name line. This is May 4th, and this is due on May 6th. All right. It's on the 4th, and it's due May 6th, Wednesday. All right. We're going to decide what coin is worth and multiply its value by the number of coins with the value. Separate each multiplication fact with parentheses. Okay, we're going to do look at the example they give us in the yellow box. Okay. All right. We have 5 nickels and 2 dimes, and they want to know how much that. So 5 nickels, you're going to 5 times what? How much is a nickel? How much is the value of a nickel? The value of a nickel is 5 cents. Remember, 2 places per cent. 2 places per cent, so it's 0.05. So 5 nickels times 0.05 plus 2 dimes. 2 times what? How much is a dime? A dime is 10 cents. The value of a dime is 10 cents. So you're going to multiply 2 times 0.10 because 2 places per cent. Okay, and that's in parentheses. Okay, you have to show this work. Okay, then the next one is you're going to work it out. So 5 times 0.05 is 25 cents. So it's 0.25 plus 2 times 10 is 20 cents. So 25 cents plus 20 cents is 45 cents. Don't forget your dollar sign, your decimal point, and 45. 2 places per cent. You have to have them in the 3 spots. So the first one has equals 45 cents. The second step has 45 cents. And the third step has 45 cents. Okay, let's practice. Let's do the first one. So you have 3 steps you have to do. All right, we have 6 nickels. So we're going to 6 times, what's the value of a nickel? 5. So 6 times 0.05 in parentheses plus 3 dimes. So 3 times, a dime is worth 10 cents. The value of a dime is 10 cents. So 3 times 0.10 equals. All right, 6 times 5, let's go back to the beginning. 6 times 5 cents is 30 cents. 0.30 plus 3 times 10 is 30 cents. 0.30 Okay, now, so 30 plus 30 is 60 cents. Dollar sign, decimal point, 60. 60 cents. And then you put it all up on the, you know what, you could just leave it. You could put the answer line, you could put the 60 on the answer line. And put it down. Yeah, put it down in 3 places, but don't forget your dollar sign and your decimal point. All right, let's try the next one. 5 dimes minus 15 pennies. Okay, 5 dimes times the value of a dime. So 5 times 0.10, 10 cents, in parentheses, minus 15 pennies. What's the value of a penny? It's 0.01, 1 cent. So 15 times 1 cent is 15. Okay, all right, so 5 times 10 is 50, 0.50, 50 cents, minus 15 times 1 is 15. So 50 minus 15 equals 35 cents. In 3 spots. Don't forget your dollar sign and your decimal point. Dollar sign, decimal point, 35. Okay, keep your remember 2 places for cents. All right, let's look at the story problems. Solve each story problem. Mrs. Phillips baked 135 chocolate chip cookies and 1/3 as many date bars as cookies for the children in her Bible class. How many cookies and bars did she make in all? So underline that. In all is your label. Cookies in all is going to be your label in your answer. And you have to find out, she baked 135 chocolate chip ones and 1/3 of that date bars, and put them both together and you get your answer. All right, let's look at B. Joey and Blake each have 32 marbles. Mark has 1/4 as many as both of them. So Joey and Blake have 32 each. How much is that? Then Mr. Mark has 1/4 of that. How many do the 3 boys have all together? So after you do 2 steps, then you're going to have to add it all together. So, and your answer is going to be marbles all together. That's going to be your label, and you're going to circle your answers. All right, averaging. All right, let's look at averaging. Remember, you have to add them up, the addends, and then divide by how many addends you have. All right. I think Mrs. Cervantes, I think I'm going to let them do these themselves. So we're going to have them do these themselves on the average. And then let's look at the lowest terms. Okay? So if you're watching this video, you're going to get the lowest terms. Remember, to reduce, you have to divide. Reduce, divide. So what number will do, and put it in the lowest terms, because some of you aren't putting an answer down, but I'm taking points off because it's not in the lowest terms. You must put it in lowest terms. All right, 6 and 12. What will divide into 6 and 12 evenly? Remember the hint. If you can't think of any number, try the numerator. Will 6 divide by 6? Yes. Will 12 divide by 6? Yes. So 6 divided by 6 is 1, and 12 divided by 6 is 2. So your final answer is 1/2, and you're going to circle your final fraction answer. All right, let's look at B. 10 and 25. What are we going to divide by? What will divide into 10 and 25? Well, let's try. Will 10 work? 10 will divide into 10. Will 25 divide by 10? It won't work. It's not going to come out even. How about if we used 5? Will 5 divide by 10? Yes. And 25 divided by 5? Yes. All right. So 10 divided by 5 is 2, and 25 divided by 5 is 5. So your final answer is 2/5. That means you can't reduce that anymore. There's not a number that you can divide into 2 into 5 that'll come out evenly. All right, C, 8/10. 8/10. What number will go divide by 8 and 10 evenly? All right, let's try 2. Will 2 work? All right, 8 divided by 2 is 4. And 10 divided by 2 is 5. So your final answer is 4/5. All right, let's look at the next one. 2/4. Oh, this is a real hard one. All right, let's try 2. 2 divided by 2, 4 divided by 2, that'll work. So 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 4 divided by 2 is 2. So your final answer is 1/2. So if you're watching this video, that means we did them all for you, so you don't have to do those. All right, or you could put the answers down. But if you leave it blank, I'll know that you didn't watch.
Well, no, not necessarily. They could still solve these on their own.
Yeah, they can do that. But you're
I think instead maybe put a code word down here on the bottom of the front. That will tell you if they read the video, because most students, they can solve these. So why don't we put a code word? What do you think, Ms. Biggs?
What do you think? Token.
How about a code verse?
Oh, okay. What's on the back? We have a verse.
How about John 3:16?
That's a good one.
Hey guys, if you have John 3:16 at the bottom, you will get bonus points. How many bonus points, Mrs. Biggs?
4.
4 points. Okay, make sure you note that on yours, Mrs. Biggs. 4 bonus points if you have John 3:16. And you will have all the correct answers for 1, A and B, and 4, A through D. You'll have all those correct. So remember, you do have to do the 2 story problems and the 2 averaging.
All right. Now
All right, flip it over to the back. I'll pull out a minute. Okay.
All right, write the answers for multiplication, subtraction, addition, and division. All right, on the back. You can do them on scrap paper and just put the answers there if you'd like. Number 6 is division and check. Don't forget your check. All right, number 7. It's a conversion. You have to convert it. Show all your work. Show all your work. You can put all your work down. All right, thermometers, temperatures on number 8. You're starting with Celsius at 30. That means you're going to count by 1. Celsius by 1, Fahrenheit by 2. B, you're starting at 60 and it's Fahrenheit, so you're going to count by 2. All right, look at number 9. Okay, we are going to cross out D. You do not have to do D.
No D.
All right, and you're going to multiply. Let's do the first one, just so you remember. 1 times 2 is 2. Remember, always start in the ones column. 1 times 7 is 7. 1 times 9 is 9. Now, no more ones. You're going to put your 0 and put an X through it. All right, we're done with the ones column. Now the tens column. 3 times 2 is 6, so you start in the tens column and put it 6 down. 3 times 7 is 21. Put down your 1 and carry your 2. 3 times 9 is 27, and 2 is 29. You're gonna add those partial products up together, and you should get 2, 13, carry your 1, 1, 9 and 1 is 10, and 2, 3. So your answer is 30,132. Okay, now you're on your own with the true and false. A parallelogram has 4 sides, and the opposite sides are parallel. That is true. And you're going to read the rest of them by yourself, and you're going to answer them. Okay? Look at in 1/2, 2 is the numerator. Is that true or false? You're going to put it down. Don't tell, I'm not going to tell you. All right? A fraction is 1 or more of the equal parts of a whole. Is that true or false? All right, and you should know the rest. Okay, well, we'll see you next time on Wednesday, 12 o'clock. Make sure you have your papers done before you come to the health class. I mean, the Zoom class. All right, see you on Wednesday. Bye-bye.
If you need help with this paper, Mrs. Biggs will be available for help class tomorrow, May 5th at 12:30. Again, the only requirement is that you have watched the instructional video before you come to help class. Make sure you have done your job before you come ask for help. And then your Zoom is Wednesday at 12:30. Your Zoom check's at 12:30 on Wednesday. All right, guys, and don't forget, you will also have a test on Wednesday. So you still have an assignment Wednesday. It's not due till Friday, but you will have a test that is assigned on
Thursday.
due Thursday at 12 o'clock. But it's assigned Wednesday.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.